Okie doke. Next topic for economic sustainability, and it's unemployment. So there's a list of the key problems at unemployment. And here's our conceptual framework again. What are the effects of climate change on unemployment? What about climate policy, e.g. a green transition? And basically, we're not going to spend long on this, okay? Because I don't know if you remember your first year macro course, but the basic answer is there aren't any major effects. Okay, so unemployment, there's a very naive view which is popular in some circles that unemployment is caused by a lack of demand. There's only so many jobs to go round. When productivity goes up, we need fewer people working, therefore you get unemployment. And that is total nonsense. Okay. In the short run, if there's an unexpected drop in demand, we know from the Keynesian kind of analysis that that can cause short run unemployment. But in the long run, unemployment has nothing to do with the lack of demand as compared to our ability to produce stuff. It's all about how this market works, the labor market. Okay, it's sort of failures, if you like, in the labor market. That means that some people show up and want to get hired for work, but they don't get hired. Okay, we're not going to go into that in detail, but the key point is there are very, very weak, if any, links between climate change and unemployment, climate policy and unemployment, sustainability policies in general and unemployment. Okay, whatever you may read to the contrary in the sort of non-economic literature. Okay. Nevertheless, having said that, might unemployment and indeed inequality grow over time due to technological progress? Okay. The historical data tells us no. Okay, we've had massive technological progress over the last century to 2 to 3 centuries, depending on which country you're talking about. And unemployment hasn't gone up. Okay. It goes up and down over time, depending on how we run our labor market, the labor market policies and other factors. But might things be different in the future? And if so, why? And of course, I'm thinking about like AI and so on. And what might happen is that if AI gets very, very powerful, then it's possible that people with low skills will have very low wage earning capacity compared to people with higher skills. That is possible. If that's the case, then it basically might not make sense for them to work, right? And that's the case already today. Like, we have a minimum, very roughly, there's a sort of minimum standard, say in Sweden, where we think like nobody should have less income than this. Okay. And if someone has less income than some level, and they show they're trying to do something about it, then we help them, we give them support, bidrag, what do you call it? Like social security support and so on. Now, if your wage earning capacity, if your productivity is so low that you just cannot earn enough to get above the level that society thinks everyone should have, well then you're going to be unemployed, right? And potentially in the future with AI developments, it could be the case that more and more people end up in this category. And that's one of the arguments that is used for the idea of a citizen wage, right? That everybody, actually, irrespective of whether they're working or not, should get a basic income or citizen wage. I actually like the basic income idea. Everyone, or the name, everyone should get a basic income, irrespective of what they're doing, whether they're working. And then you top that up with your wage from work. And if you're a high wage earner, of course, your wage from work will be way higher than that basic income. But if you're a very low wage earner, you will be like topping it up. That's going to become a bigger and bigger issue over the coming decades, I think. And I think it's coming, a basic income. I think it would be fantastic, but we'll see. Okay. And that's it on unemployment and sustainability. And the next topic is happiness and consumption.